Your dog has been your ride or die for 3 years. He sleeps on your feet, he cries when you leave for work, he loses his entire mind when you come back, even if you only went to check the mailbox. And then one Tuesday afternoon, completely out of nowhere, he bites you. Not a playful nip, a real bite. Teeth, skin, blood. And now you're sitting in urgent care getting a tetanus shot, trying to explain to a bored nurse that your good boy, your sweet baby, just turned on you like you owed him money. Here's what nobody tells you. That wasn't random. That wasn't your dog going crazy. That wasn't some mysterious switch that flipped in his brain. That was a conversation you didn't know was happening until it was too late. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what that conversation looked like, why you missed it, and how to make sure it never happens again. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why dogs bite the people they love most, what warning signs look like before aggression happens, because there are always warning signs, and what specific mistakes owners make every single day that slowly push a dog past his breaking point. This isn't theory. This is based on real behavioral science, real case studies, and the kind of stuff professional dog trainers and animal behaviorists talk about when the cameras aren't rolling. Stick with me. This might be the most important thing you ever watch about your dog. Reason number 1. Your dog was screaming. You thought he was fine. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Dogs don't just snap. That phrase, "he just snapped," is one of the most dangerous myths in pet ownership. What actually happens is a gradual escalation that looks like this. Imagine your stress at work. It doesn't start with you flipping a table in the break room. It starts with a tight jaw on Monday, a shorter fuse on Wednesday, snapping at a colleague on Thursday, and by Friday, you're rage quitting your job over a broken stapler. Dogs work the exact same way. Behaviorists call it the ladder of aggression, and it has about 12 rungs before a bite ever happens. It starts with subtle stuff you've almost certainly seen and ignored. Yawning when nothing is tiring, licking their lips when there's no food, turning their head away from you. That's your dog saying, "I'm uncomfortable, please stop." You kept going. Then comes the stiff body, the whale eye where you can see the whites of their eyes, the low growl. And here's where most owners make the fatal mistake. They punish the growl. You hear your dog growl and you say no, or you tap him on the nose, or you stare him down. Congratulations, you just cut the brakes on a moving car. The dog learns that growling gets punished, so he skips the warning next time. He goes straight to the bite. You didn't create an obedient dog, you created a ticking clock with no alarm. What to do instead? When your dog growls, listen, don't punish it. Remove whatever is causing the stress. A child pulling his tail, a stranger in his face, your hand near his food bowl. The growl is a gift. It's your dog trying to avoid hurting you. Reason number 2. Pain is the #1 cause of owner-directed bites nobody talks about. Pop quiz. Your normally gentle golden retriever has never shown a single sign of aggression in 6 years. One afternoon, you reach down to give him a belly rub, and he bites your hand. Most people's first thought, something is wrong with my dog. Correct answer, something is wrong with your dog's body. Pain-induced aggression is one of the most common and most overlooked causes of bites from otherwise friendly dogs. And the cruel irony? The people who get bitten most this way are the people the dog loves and trusts most, because those are the people touching him the most. Think about it this way. Imagine you have a brutal migraine. Your best friend, who you love deeply, comes up behind you and slaps you on the back in greeting. You might spin around and say something you'd never normally say. Are you a bad person? No, you were in pain and got startled. Your dog can't say, "My hip has been aching for 2 weeks." He can't tell you that ear infection is making him flinch every time you reach for his head. He can only say it the one way nature gave him. Examples of the common pain sources that trigger bites in dogs are undiagnosed arthritis, especially in older dogs, dental disease, ear infections, skin conditions, internal issues like bloat or injury. So if your dog's behavior changes suddenly, especially if they become touch-sensitive, reluctant to move, or irritable, your first call is to the vet, not the trainer. Rule out pain before you address behavior, always. If you're finding this helpful, and you should be because this is genuinely life-saving stuff, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We publish videos like this every week, and your dog needs you to watch them. Reason number 3. You've been accidentally teaching your dog that aggression works. This one is going to sting a little, so prepare yourself. Every single interaction you have with your dog is a training session, whether you mean it to be or not. And a lot of owners are unknowingly training their dogs to be aggressive by rewarding that aggression without realizing it. Here's how it happens. Your dog doesn't want his nails trimmed. He growls. You stop trimming his nails. Your dog doesn't want a stranger to pet him. He growls. The stranger backs away. Your dog doesn't want to get off the couch. He snaps. You leave him alone. From your perspective, you were just keeping the peace. From your dog's perspective, he just discovered the most powerful tool in his entire existence. Aggression gets me what I want. It's like accidentally teaching a toddler that throwing a tantrum in the grocery store gets them candy. You do it once to avoid a scene, and you have just created a monster who will throw himself on the floor in every supermarket for the next 4 years. Negative reinforcement, where the dog learns that a behavior removes something unpleasant, is one of the most powerful learning mechanisms in any animal, and it works just as well for bad behaviors as good ones. So don't retreat from a task just because your dog protests. Work with a qualified trainer to build gradual, positive associations with things your dog currently finds threatening, like nail trims, grooming, and vet handling. The goal isn't to force your dog through fear. It's to change how he feels about those things, so aggression never becomes his go-to solution. Reason number 4. Resource guarding is hardwired, not personal. Your dog growls at you when you walk near his food bowl. He freezes when you reach for the toy he's chewing. He snaps when you try to take something out of his mouth. Owners take this personally. He's challenging me. He's being dominant. He doesn't respect me. Wrong. He's a wolf in a Labrador suit doing exactly what 10,000 years of evolutionary programming is telling him to do. Resource guarding is one of the most natural behaviors in any predatory animal. In the wild, losing your food means dying. Losing your kill to another animal means going hungry. The instinct to protect resources is baked into your dog at a genetic level that no amount of belly rubs has fully overwritten. The mistake owners make is that they test the guarding. They walk past the food bowl repeatedly to show the dog who's boss. They randomly take toys away to teach him. They think they're establishing dominance. What they're actually doing is convincing the dog that humans are a constant threat to his resources and gradually escalating his defensive response until it becomes a full bite. So trade, but don't take. Teach your dog that a human hand approaching his bowl means something good is coming, an extra treat dropped in, a piece of chicken. You're not surrendering control, you're rewriting the emotional script from threat to bonus. Reason number 5. Fear is almost always behind the curtain. Here's the uncomfortable truth that wraps all of these reasons together. Aggression in dogs is almost never about dominance, stubbornness, or spite. It is almost always about fear. The dog that bites strangers, terrified of strangers. The dog that bites at the vet, terrified of the vet. The dog that bites his owner, in pain, overwhelmed, trapped, and terrified of what's happening to him. Aggression is a dog's emergency exit. It's what they do when every other option has been exhausted or taken away. A dog that bites is not a bad dog. He is a dog who believed in that moment that he had no other choice. Understanding this changes everything about how you respond to it. Smash that subscribe button if this is reshaping how you see your dog, because there's an entire world of content on this channel that will keep doing exactly that. So let's bring this home. Your dog doesn't turn on you out of nowhere. He doesn't turn on you because he's broken or bad or dangerous by nature. He turns on you because he was communicating in the only language he has, and somewhere along the way, the message got lost in translation. Your job, starting today, is to become fluent. Watch the ladder, feel the body language, listen to the growl instead of silencing it. Rule out pain before you assume behavior. Stop accidentally rewarding aggression. Stop provoking resource guarding. And always remember, a certified applied animal behaviorist or a veterinary behaviorist, not a dominance trainer, not someone who promises to fix your dog in a weekend boot camp, a real professional who understands the science. Your dog is worth that, and honestly, so are you. If this video helped you understand your dog even a little better, do 3 things right now. Like this video, it helps more dog owners find this information before something goes wrong. Drop a comment. Tell me if your dog has ever shown any of these warning signs. I read every single one. And subscribe if you haven't yet, because next week we're covering why some dogs become obsessively protective of one specific person in the household, and why that's not as flattering as it sounds. See you in the next one.